We are learning new information tonight about the Amber Alert case in Portage County. Ruby Lehman's biological mom was arrested in connection to her disappearance. 31-year-old Chelsea Lehman was booked into jail on charges of aiding a felon and obstructing an officer. Ruby was reported missing Thursday from her grandma's house in Almond. Her family told investigators that her uncle, Jordan Coyle, took her from the house. Ruby was found on Saturday. She was not hurt. Coyle was taken into custody.